You know, John, it's so impressive to me that Roddick came back. And for those who may have just joined us, I mean, he lost the second set in just a heartbreaking manner. And it could have broken the spirit of a lesser player. To Roddick's credit, he came right back.
Yep. Well, let's not forget he is the defending champion. And he's got to and wants to go out fighting if he's going to lose this match.
Good.
You could look at the bright side. He had a number of chances. Let's take a look at that call there. He flicked that backhand cross court. Certainly had beaten Johansson. Looks like it caught the outside of the line. Great shot by Roddick to start this fourth set. That's deep. This would be huge for Roddick to get this early break. The pressure's on now for Johansson. He's feeling it. He's getting more and more into this.
One thing that stands out, John, is that there's a dramatic difference for Johansson between his first serve and his second serve. The one area where Roddick seems to be able to jump on is that second serve.
Johansson's been above 60%. That's why it's been so difficult for Andy to get those breaks, but he's had chances. Here comes another second serve. Like a snake going after his prey, that forehand. It's a lethal shot.
Oh, man.
Three straight points. That just huge forehand. Looks like he's playing it safe there almost. Unbelievable.
Well, he stayed on his forehand in that game, Johansson.
Yeah, he answered the call there, that's for sure.
Winner. Well, we've got two gunslingers going at it on court, but fear not. Those of you who have been with us through the years know the USA has our own gunslinger. Look at the reaction. Look what Michael Barkan engenders.
Look at him go.
Look at these three ladies. They see him.
They see him.
Oh, look at the reaction.
He's down with Eric Heiden, I see. All right.
And Mrs. Heiden, a faceplant.
Are you talking about us? I hope not.
Go to you. Michael, it's all yours.
Johnny Mac, with one of the greatest athletes of all time, Mr. Eric Heiden, his lovely wife Karen. He of the 5 gold medals in 1980 in Lake Placid, 5 Olympic records, and a world record, and first U.S. Open. What took you so long?
I was waiting for that invitation from Johnny Mac. It was long in coming.
But when he finally showed up, look at this.
Yeah, I know. I'm never going to be able to come back to a nice place like this again.
What's your impression upon seeing all this, the power here?
Oh, it's amazing, the perspective that you get from here. You watch it on TV, and you really miss it, how hard these guys hit it. You watch that ball just turn into an oval when they put the spin on it. It's impressive.
You know what else is impressive? We got to harken back in 1980 because 5 Olympic gold medals. As that one goes high up and will fall out of bounds. 5 Olympic golds from a sprint distance to 10,000 meters. It's amazing. It will never be duplicated, will it?
I don't think it'll ever happen again because skating has become very specialized. The competitions have turned into World Cups where a guy can survive skating 1 or 2 distances, and in the past he had to skate everything. So I don't think it'll happen again.
And now you're still working out with the American speed skating team, the American cycling team. You're an orthopedist in Sacramento. You're doing everything.
I try to stay active.
You know, John and Ted, as I send it back upstairs, I once asked Eric why he wanted to be an orthopedist. He said, I always like working with wood. There you go, with Eric Heiden and Karen
wood?
Heiden. Yeah.
Roddick just killed. He's just filthy on his serve right now. And you brought up a great point earlier, John, about how to finish on Eric Heiden. What a transformation to be one of the greatest Olympic champions ever, and then be just as successful in a significant field of medicine.
Well, needless to say, he has an unbelievable work ethic. You talk about a guy who's well conditioned. You ever see the size of his legs? Just unbelievably strong. He worked on that trunk area and the stomach ab area too. And I was fortunate enough to have him come to Newport and induct me into the Hall of Fame, an old buddy back from the Stanford days. Roddick's got that hop to his step now.
Well, he's in an incredible groove on his serve, and he's back, I'm sure, to thinking the way Andy Norman is, if I can just get one break.
Great shot.
Talking to himself. Come on, let's go.
The wind really took that ball. He did well to get that ball back. Johansson thought he had this point won. See this strutting to the other side now. He's starting to believe this is going to happen. It's going to go well wide. And the crowd's starting to sense it's going to happen, and that is key. Keep that energy level nice and high. Again, the pressure on Johansson. How will he respond this game? Now love 40 down. He wants to hit some forehands.
You should all know by now, don't get giddy when it's love 40 on Johansson's serve.
And 1 out of 10 so far breakpoint chances for Roddick. Oh yes,
That one he got.
now we're talking.
Now he's following in a great tradition of Americans before him that have embraced the New York night. And Roddick is now trying to use it to bring him back from a huge deficit. Roddick just served his 23rd ace. 24th ace. And he's now won 743 straight points on his serve.
It's a lot.
It's ridiculous. Breaks the streak and will actually 27, 28. That was the streak. 28 straight points on his serve. Roddick just punishing, as Johansson did to him the first 2 sets. Punishing the Swede on serve.
We got to see this break point again, though, because this was something else. Johansson hitting that big forehand, but he gave Andy one last chance. Didn't do enough of that volley. And the reaction was sweet. That was unreturnable.
21 aces for Johansson. Something else to remember. If Roddick can keep his foot down on the gas in this set, Johansson has never played a 5-set match.
Well, I've got a feeling, Ted, he's about to. As this match has progressed, Roddick has made him play just a little bit more. Come up with tougher shots there. A half volley. He's just not familiar with that type of play quite yet. And he just seems to have slowed down ever so slightly. He's been out on court about 2 hours. It hasn't been that long. Roddick thought his ball was going to hit the net, and he hesitated well behind the baseline. Johansson saw that, but missed the drop shot. Just went for 2 first serves there.
Now for 2 sets, this fairly anonymous 6'6" Swede played magnificent tennis on the biggest stage he's ever seen and beat Andy Roddick, the defending U.S. Open champion, at his game. But Roddick found his win in the 3rd set and is now up a break in the 4th. I think we're getting, really, on our final night, the first real men's night match of the Open. The 2 champions last night were on their way to giving it to us before the rains broke it up.
Three sets there. That was just getting going before the rains came. Boy, we hope that doesn't happen here.
We had a great women's match. Jennifer Capriati and Serena Williams 2 nights ago.
Getting on a roll here the 2nd week of the Open, and this set is slipping away from Johansson. It'll be gone if he loses this point. It's probably gone already. How often have we seen that today? Just unleashing that forehand.
So you've got to believe that Johansson's going to be a threat at Wimbledon. I'm not sure what his footwork be like on grass, but the serve and the forehand.
Well, that's the best result he's ever had there. He got to the 16s there this year. Farthest he's ever gone in the Grand Slam. Florian Mayer beat him in the round of 16. He beat Marty Fish, so that should give you an idea what he's capable of. Arnold Clement, who's been in the top 10. Jonas Bjorkman, who's seated there. This guy watches much more of this. He's going to have a new name by the end of the match. You only have to play one opponent when you're a tennis player. You can see that this guy, Johansson, is still dangerous, but he just doesn't believe quite as much. He's not sure now.
And Roddick has the second break. And barring a total reversal. And Andy Roddick now trying to make sure he doesn't slip. On the verge of getting this to a fifth set.
Any minute now.
An astonishing run on serve.
Johansson has appeared to think I've got to just win this fifth set. And it's clear that he's regrouping.
Well, let's watch him serve it, because in the last service game for Johansson, John, he hit 2 first serves in that game. One was 89 miles an hour, one was 86.
Well, he's going to try to hold here. I mean, he's mentally dropped, but he wants, at least if I were him, I'd want to be start off the fifth set serving.
Right.
So I suspect you'll see more of an effort, a real effort to try to hold.
The other thing, John, is it seems like once Andy has been able to get the serves back and start a point, it's as you talked about, when they play a point off the ground, I mean, look how clean Roddick has played. There's 14 errors.
The energy level is so much higher. You can just see mentally the change. He believes, and Johansson, you can just tell from here that he's unsure of what to do at this point, other than try to win some points on that first serve and crack the forehand. The other things aren't working anymore. Can still do that.
38.
Gotta love the eyes, though. He is watching that ball intently. That's nice. A shot he'd struggled with the last time he served. And this time, the feel was back. And a potential hold will help him in the 5th set, I would think.
So Johansson does hold, and now Roddick will try to force this to the distance.